Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming off a contest that looks real good on paper between the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away. That's going to bring up 2nd down. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Ready, set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Snap, set, hut. 10 black, slide through. Green jack. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. It's already 3rd and 10.
Blue striker. Red 38. Steel black. Steel blue. Black ultra. Set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and 10 now from the 46. To the air, yet again. Young finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's a design run. Blue swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Drill, 52 blue. Right, white. Set, right.
Young working from the gun. He's got it at the 5. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Hubbard drawing up the design keeper. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Lawrence trying again on second. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He rolls to his right. He gets this one to Strange. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st
and 10, it's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Gun.
Throwing again, here's Lawrence. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Rip, 20.
Sticking to the air with Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Young throwing here. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Young. Flush down now to his left. He's running with it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Hubbard quick on the draw. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Eric Armstead there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Set, hut. Yellow, black shot. Grill, green. Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. Brought in right side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
On the set.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
I don't find that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Has it at the 7. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
On the ready.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hut.
Hubbard. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Down. Trouble, 38. Set, go.
Here's another for it. And this is stopped behind the line as well. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Set, ready. 10 black. Slide through.
And send a receiver left.
He
has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence throwing here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Hauled in by Myers. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
30 left. Here we go.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Sends this to the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
11.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
Hey, Ron.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Hey, Soko, hot. Go. 11, again. Go, let's go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Hey, I'm gun. On red. Son, this one's hot. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, chill.
They'll air it out on third. Got his man. Thomas has it. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Let's go now. Black hole, ready.
It's Young to throw here on first. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and...
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank.
On the ready.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Yellow. Ready. 38. Drill green. Set.
Young working from the gun. Has it downfield working the left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go. Black. 95.
3rd and long for him here. That one's complete over the middle. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. The ball is out. Young lost it. And it looks like, yeah, they got it back right at the 1-yard line and nearly in the end zone for a touchdown. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
Hubbard can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. 52 blasted. Slide blue. Triple 38.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Delay of game backs him up, Brock, and on third down, it's once again 10 to go.
Field, flat. Yell it. Hut.
Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
A 27-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And they've taken back the lead.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down for points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Hey, 11. Here we go.
He's back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Little on for the field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Get some space around midfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, run! Hey, tomato. 13, Luke.
Lawrence to throw it. Big catch is made, and he got their feet in too. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go. 30 left. It's on. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Go. Let's go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. Don't tell these guys that you have to partner. They call the right play at the right time. Game 13 on 4th and 10. That's enough for a 1st down.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Red on red. Done. It's hot.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 17. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Baker with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Set, ready, shoot, yellow, black, shot, blue, strike.
Throw here, 3rd down. Downfield, he's got McMillan. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
1st down, Young. On the move, past the 40. And They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Hut.
Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Down. Set.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Ready, set. Ready. 50, green. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught for the 1st. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Young on 3rd and goal. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Jaguars will take over as he reports his 1st interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They go right back to Etienne. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down throw, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Complete left side to Thomas. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Green back. 10 black. Yellow.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To the air on 1st down. Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
11, add it. Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. He was defended by Trayvon Merrick.
Hey, go, let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Lawrence with it on 1st. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
11.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars 38, Panthers 17.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Baker with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 52 blue. Hut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense to the line fast. It's Young. The throw here on 1st. On the move. Hit it right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Young working from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Panthers first
out of the gun, Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game.
Panthers 24.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Carolina.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
11. Focus. Hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Take right open.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, easy. Route.
An option give here to ETN. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
Hey,
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Lawrence to throw it.
47-yard line.
Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars looking like they'll start this season with a win. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
13, Lou. Go. Hey, Ginger, tack.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to push one deep down the right. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. On his Little for the extra point. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. So Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for 2.
Hey, I'm gun.
The Jaguars will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Jaguars 44, Panthers 24.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. White, yellow, 22.
Looking to throw, Young. Complete to Tremble. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Now Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Green Jack. Black 40. Hut.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down. Clock is working against him as they hurry up to the line. 1st down, Young. Forced out to his right. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers drop the lead back to 13.
44. Panthers 31.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
These are 24. Hey, Soko, so hot. 13, Lou. You're ready to spin.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, tomato.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to
So
go.
10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Hey. 11. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
First down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, to some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup.
Hey, kill.
Brings up 2nd and 7
Safe break.
at the 50-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
We've set it downs from the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completes another one to Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now it's Young. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decided to call a timeout.
And the Panther 1st down.
Ready?
Young to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Right, two.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters, and this defense is...
Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead.
59, Panthers 31. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Young working from the gun. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. 1 final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.